Good evening. Just a little after 11 o'clock. And we've got a bit of wind tonight, more than I was expecting. And as a result, I think we probably have relatively few moths. But you never know what could happen in the next few minutes. There are a few here anyway. The wind's coming out of the southeast. The temperature right now is 22 Celsius, 70 degrees Fahrenheit. I believe it's overcast. Conditions are pretty good. It's really not that windy. It's only gusting to about 10 miles per hour. One thing I've done tonight is I've switched, it isn't really apparent, I see, but I've switched to the gray sheet, hoping that it'll give us better exposure of the moths and beetles and things. And hoping that's not the cause of relatively few moths. Oh, sorry. Dan. Good evening, Dan. That would be Dan number 2 from Clovis. Ginger, Melissa, wonderful to see you. Thanks. Thanks so much for being here. Hi, Chloe, JB. You guys are so faithful. I didn't miss anyone else there. Wolf, I think Wolf was here a few minutes ago anyway. Well, let's take a look here, see if there's anything left. Things are coming and going pretty quickly. I'll turn my light on here. You can see there's a lot of midges. That could be the main problem. What is this here? Not sure what kind of a fly. It is definitely a fly, Diptera, but kind of an interesting pattern. On the abdomen. Yeah. Banded tussock moth. Here on the side of the sheet is brother moth. Over here on the shingles, it's our good friend, Virginia tenuted moth. And up here is white banded tooth carpet moth. These midges are numerous. I didn't realize how many there were until I moved in close to the sheet. Here's another Virginia tenuchid. Oh wow, they're getting in my eyes, my ears. Over here on the side is another banded tussock moth. Who's in here? Flame-shouldered dart hiding in the crevice between the shingles here. Oh my god, these things are everywhere. Oh, this is different here. I'm just sort of hesitating, hoping the name will pop into my head, but it's not. I think it's a Quaker, some kind of a Quaker. It'll be easy to identify when I take a look online. Yeah, Quaker, that's the right spelling, Ginger and Alyssa. It's a new one for us, for sure. Just don't have the exact species name for you. And who else do we have over here on the shingles? There's a slug moth up here. This is a different species, and this is a new one, but I'm not going to be able to give you the name. Oh, sorry, I'm getting bitten. There are a lot of mosquitoes mixed in with the midges here tonight. So this is a slug moth. It's not the yellow-shouldered slug moth that we've seen several times. It's not the early slug moth that we've seen. I'll have to check that one online. Who's over here? Oh, the same slug moth. It's flown over here. Really has his abdomen curled up now. You can see the nice lines on the wings. He's sitting here on the light now. Be a click beetle of some kind. No, Ginger, he doesn't like the midges. I don't think any of these moths really appreciate the midges. It's a little ground beetle of some kind. I think there's some green iridescence on the elytra. Oh, what's this? Some kind of a wasp. Yeah, this is new. This wasp is new, but I can't give you a species name. I think it's one of the, here it is again. A beautiful pattern on the abdomen. Actually, it's one that I have seen before. One of the abdominal segments does not have a yellow ring, and that's a field mark for this species, but I just don't remember what it is. I think it's in the family of square-headed wasps. Which is Crabronidae, Cabronidae, Crabronidae. Interesting fly is still here. Oh, that's a nice, looks like yellow. Those pale areas on the abdomen look like they're a pale yellow color. It's gone. Who's down here? Oh, we saw you last night, and I haven't figured out yet who you are. Some kind of a geometer. This looks like a soldier beetle of some kind. Oh, what's this fellow up here? This is a firefly. Fireflies are actually beetles, of course. And this is a pretty distinctive species because it has both the elytra outlined in yellow and lots of orange and yellow on the pronotum. And we have a lot of different species of fireflies here in the Northeast. I think in New Brunswick we might have like 20 different species. Most of them don't produce light. Anyway, I'll be able to name this easily when I get to a book or get to an online source. So Topiary grass veneer. Oh, here's a nice beetle. Wow, don't recognize that one. That was different, although it didn't stay long. Here it is again. Got nice copper, metallic copper elytra. Just looking around to see if I can find it again. Here's a yellow-shouldered slug moth that just flew in and just flew away. Here's a clear-winged moth, just flew away. Thank God we have our Virginia tenutits. Hi, Dan. Stand number 1. Good to see you from Descanso. See the very narrow white fringe at the tip of the wings. Nice blue iridescence on the thorax and on the abdomen as well, although you can't see most of the abdomen. Orange head, nice feathery antenna. Seeing lots and lots of these during the daytime now. Down here we have a caddisfly and Asian lady beetle. And a banded tussock moth. A midge on his back. A neat looking fly there. Don't know what kind that is. Here's a clear wing moth. With little orange feathers on the end of the abdomen. Wings are mostly clear, not many scales, but it does have some dark marks on the wings. Maple callus borer, that one is called. Oh, here's this neat beetle again. Don't fly. There. Over on the light here now. Soldier beetle. Oh, what's this called? Large yellow underwing. Popped in a couple of times, took off again. Not sure who this is. Looks like a tent caterpillar. See if I can see the top side of the wings. Yeah. This is, gosh, we have two very common tent caterpillars here. The eastern tent caterpillar and the forest tent caterpillar. And I can't remember which one this is. These are the, well, it's the eastern tent caterpillar moth, or forest tent caterpillar moth. These are the ones that form those big tents in trees, kind of like huge spider webs that are often full of big caterpillars. They can do a lot of damage, short-term damage generally, to different kinds of deciduous trees and bushes. That's a nice moth, whatever it was. Down here we have a brother moth. There's our large yellow underwing. Oh, he didn't stay. Darn. He had his wings spread for us and everything. There's a big fish fly. One of his antennae got broken off short. Some kind of an angle moth, but I'm not sure which kind. And I think this is called the two-spotted dart, but I'm not positive. It's a new one for us. Pretty sure that's the name, is two-spotted dart. Getting ready to fly. You can see he's quivering his wings pretty rapidly. Oh, I'm getting bitten. Yikes. This looks like it could be another two-spotted dart that's very worn. Missing some of the scales from his thorax. Large yellow underwing. So he just landed on my hand, but he flew off again. Got the fish over here. We have two species of fish fly here, the spring fish fly and the summer fish fly, and I don't know how to tell them apart. Presumably, in the middle of July would be the summer fish fly. There's a large yellow underwing. These are large moths that are quite variable. Some of them, they have several different forms that they come in. And often you look at them and you don't recognize what you're looking at until they open their wings. They have bright orange yellow underwings. Brother moth. Evening primrose. Was closed all day and open now. There's slug moth again. And a nice green leafhopper. I think this is the bog leafhopper. We've seen this before. Just based on the general shape and the shape of the head especially. And those lines on the head. Bog leafhopper. Here's one of these metallic bay beetles. And he's off. Nice ground beetle, nice metallic green, very small ground beetle. Here's one of our tufted bird dropping moths. We seem to be seeing every night, sometimes several per night. Walking sideways. Same May beetle again. Pretty nice hooks in those claws there. Clear a few bugs out of my eyes, ears, nose, and mouth. Caddisfly, slug moth, micro moth that's very worn. I don't know what it is. It's a nice green bug. Not really sure what family that's in. Not even sure what order it's in. All right, we'll do another sweep over here on the shingles. Tufted bird dropping moth here with his wings sort of spread quite a bit. Oh, correction. This is not a tufted bird dropping moth. This one is this is called a white ribboned carpet moth. This is the new one for us. Oh, darn. Sorry, I was putting a white card up there thinking it would help with the exposure, but it flew away. White ribbon carpet moth. This is a green leuconicta that's very, very pale, almost white. Normally they're more green than this, but this one's very pale. Yeah, Alyssa, I should have noticed that right away because of the way it was holding its wings. It's tough to bird dropping moths never hold their wings spread like that. It was too much white. There was way too much white on the wings as well. An angled moth. Ooh. Now we're into a swarm of midges. I don't know what got them all stirred up. Well, we might have to call it a night because there's very little coming in with all these midges. And I don't see anything new. Soldier beetle. It's like this big swarm of midges just arrived. Help! What's this little one here? A plant bug of some kind. Okay, I can't even keep my eyes open because they're just flying into my eyes. All right, nothing new. We'll have an early night tonight. Last night we ended the stream just after midnight. I think it was 12:05 or something like that. Of course, after we ended the stream, I stayed and photographed things, and all kinds of new moths came in that we hadn't seen during the stream, and I was hoping some of them would show up tonight. But it's not to be. Alyssa, if you knew how many black flies I've eaten in my life. All right, well, I'm going to sign off. Thanks so much to all of you for hanging in there. Ginger and Alyssa, thank you so much for typing and taking care of the channel. Chloe and JB, thanks. And if there's anyone else there I've overlooked, I'm sorry. Well, Dan number 2, you're very welcome. Thank you for being here, Dan. Have a good evening. Say hi to the girls. See you tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Yeah, Ginger, you tell them. We've been kind of stuck at, I think it's 658, our number of subscribers for a few days. We were going at a pretty good pace here for a while, but then it just suddenly stopped. But anyway, I'll try to get out some YouTube shorts. I was talking with Dan #1, Iguana Dan, about that earlier. He said great luck with YouTube shorts recently. So I've got quite a bit of material I could try to make into shorts, see if we can get a few subscribers that way. See you all soon. Bye-bye. Good night. Thanks for clicking the like button. Appreciate it. Yeah, Ginger, I do need the porcupine and a short. You're right. I should really set up my camera and floodlight overnight just here on the path. I have a nice path cut out through the tall vegetation between here, between our moth sheet and the house. And I'm sure there's all kinds of traffic on that every night. Be amazed probably if I had a camera set up. And I'd love to get some video of porcupine. How was that? No, I'm just kidding. But there is I hear a large moth on the ground here somewhere. Last night, right after I ended the stream, Polyphemus moth came in. Now there's some spirea about to flower. Cowvetch already flowering. Lots of bed straw. We have all kinds of young birch trees growing up here. Birch and trembling aspen. Timothy. This is a goldenrod that's going to be flowering in a few days. Let's do a nighttime botany walk. Wow, the midges have really taken over the sheet now. It's amazing how they have this synchronous hatching. Just thousands of them hatch. Well, I'm sure millions or billions of them hatched in our yard today. And fortunately, these things don't bite, but there are a few mosquitoes mixed in here and there that do bite. Spruce budworm, and that's a Nigrophorus beetle in the crevice there. Okay, how did I get back here looking at moths again? Good night. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.